Hello everyone, I'm your host, your SCP host, Skills to Play. And welcome back to the beta build, this time in an actual Patreon beta. Because this is for the 11.1 patch, so let's get started because there's quite a lot to cover. So yeah, let's see, so SCP-330, it's there. I'm not actually going to show the ERA yet because there's a little funny, but where is it? 330. Here we go. Wunderbar. Where's the thing? There it is. Okay. So, boom. It's back. It's back in all of its glory as it was. Oh, crap. I showed the... I wonder what that is. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I need a card. 05. So, it has guaranteed loot. And there's the lower page. I'm not gonna read that. But it has guaranteed loot of the old 12 loot. So, a guaranteed zone manager and combat armor. And a chance for a comp 15. As you can see right here. Let's see. So, we can open the door. And take some of the candy. So I will actually give myself the bag of candy. Yeah, so, oh yeah, it's different now. So yeah, each candy now has a different effect. So it works the same as it did, but each candy now has a different effect. So I will try and get too many, but I'm gonna die. So I'm actually, I think, does it? Yeah, okay, that's not good. Okay, so basically, yeah, it'll still do that, yeah, so, I'll have to, explain the rules later. Anyways, so I'm just gonna read out what the candies do. So, yeah. So, the green candy now gives a long but slow generation, 1.5 HP per second for 80 seconds, and a vitality effect for 30 seconds. Blue now adds 38 HP that never decays unless adrenaline is used. Purple gives 20% damage reduction for 15 seconds and slowly regenerates 15 HP. Red gives 45 HP over the course of 5 seconds. Yellow gives 25% stamina, the invigorated effect, and a 10% movement boost for 8 seconds. And the rainbow candy gives you a permanent 5% body reduction or body shot reduction effect, a 15 instant HP, 20 HP, which is not decay for 10 seconds, the rainbow taste effect for 10 seconds, and the invigorated effect for 5. And the pink candy, yes, you heard me right, the pink candy can only be given via remote admin, or I think through plugins as well. And it explodes. So that's what this is. Alright, here we go. Boom! It's back, baby. Alright, moving on. We have SCP-2176. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. So it can be found on pedestals throughout the map. So only 1 to 3 per round. And when striking a surface at high speed, so when throwing it, it instantly shatters. For example, like that. Let me go to a different room. So this is good. But when not thrown, so drop an inventory while moving. I think I was moving too fast. Anyways, when dropped, cracks will form and it'll shatter after 10 seconds. So if it lands in a room with no lockdown, the room is locked down for 10 seconds. If it lands in a locked down room, the lockdown is immediately lifted. And if it lands in a Tesla gate, well, let's see. It activates Tesla and it then disables it for 10 seconds. So then after, actually not after, 079 cannot interact with doors. The affected door for 10 seconds, starting when 2176 activates. So yeah, there's some new status effects. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. Oh wait, no, I don't know, they're not in here. Okay, I think they're just effects, like part of it. Anyways, so the severed hands effect is when you take more than 2 candies. So it, you already see what that does. Rainbow taste reduces the severity of negative effects. Body shot reduction reduces damage received into the body hitbox. Damage reduction reduces all damage. Movement boost, which increases movement speed up to 355%, each intensity point adding 1%. Vitality, which prevents new negative status effects from being applied. Yeah, so that's cool. Moving on to some balance changes. They buffed all the suppressors, so they all weigh less and actually improved bullet accuracy. 173 has a reduced teleport distance. I can't really show that because I'm alone, but it's reduced teleport distance, but the breakneck speed distance remains the same. And then they removed the per observer cooldown addition. They changed some stuff with the items inventory, so dropped body armor is now less likely to obstruct small items. So I can actually show that off if I become a specialist. And say I just happen to collapse all of a sudden. And then I respawn. All that stuff that's below the body, so it's kind of hard to see, but right there, all that stuff gets teleported above if it weighs below 2.1 kilograms. So to improve visibility. Then shotguns can now be unloaded. I actually kind of want to see what that looks like. Let's see. And they can be dry fired, so it should no longer lose performance on hacking servers. Interesting. And then there's some other like server owner stuff for configs. I'm not really gonna go over that. There's remote admin stuff that isn't really that important. Like to regular players, it's not too important. So I won't really cover that. And then there's player stats are changed. So HP is now stackable, meaning multiple processes can decay at the same, meaning multiple processes can decay at different decay rates. Different decay rates, efficacy, etc. This is used by some candies. Ragdolls now contain a system that allows to fully customize effects based on last damage source. For now, it's just grenades with 7 bodies into the air. If a player is killed by a firearm, the part of the body that's hit last will be propelled in the opposite direction the player was shot from. Fix some achievements. Oh, that's nice. Proof server logging of deaths. Death reasons on ragdolls are now different from death reasons displayed on the screen of players. On the screen of killed players. Unknown cause of death. So if I die, say, from fall damage. See, so it says I have fallen down. And if I become like a repressor and I go look at my body, it's different. So that's cool. Yeah, and then they fixed some culling issue on the surface, so now it's based on player's height. Door spawned at runtime will now be visible. Interesting. Some miscellaneous stuff. They fixed ammo boxes in 079 Armory spawning on the floor. They fixed the view model sway animation playing when moving your mouse while picking up items. They fixed the micro HID sound that kept playing when a dead player gets quickly respawned. And they also fixed the ESR often spawning misplaced in its rack. And they added invisible colliders in several places to prevent people from jumping at cameras and speakers, making them unreachable at SCPs. Does that mean the checkpoint camera is now unreachable? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. What about up here? Did they fix up here? I think they did. I think they fixed that spot. Oh, they did. Interesting. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. Alright, that's interesting. They fixed a config bug. They fixed 268 being attainable in SCP-914. That was accidentally added. They fixed an exploit that allowed players to get infinite ammo. They fixed the Logister model not having no holes in the heat shield material. And they fixed soft locks occurring when throwing grenades during escape and elevator travel. They fixed there's some 173 fixes. They fixed him being able to have a skill issue teleport into HCC Armory Pit, so he can't go there now. 173 sound effects is now tied to sound effects slider instead of master. It's nice. And they changed some other stuff. So yeah, that is the whole thing. That is quite the beefy update. But yeah, I should be coming out soon, hopefully. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you in 11.1. Goodbye.